Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, B Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab, and I got a little issue, a little bone to pick with my religious family. Love you guys, but I still have a philosophy that I don't care how much I love you. The philosophy is if what you believe in a lie, if what you believe is a lie, you'll never know the truth. And they gave you that for that purpose. Let's talk about it. You hear me talking about religion? I got a reason and purpose to talk about it. And I'll explain it to you if you pay attention and listen. I ain't trying to rag on you, just trying to enlighten you. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. You got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. I'm loaded up. Popcorn time. Right thinking mission. Excuse me. Right isn't 25 will live by. Storytelling story. What the fuck is no? What past that? Right thinking mission. Sorry, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, so if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self add to Maya be true. All right. Right thinkers, peaceful philosophy says if what you believe is a lie, then you will never know the truth. AKA religion, belief system is based on a lie. Let's talk about it and just suggest facts. I'm not here to debate. I'm just giving you facts. Let's go. Belief system followers, religious, Muslim, Christian, Jew, don't care, any religion, are the worst because they believe of their belief. And if their belief is not in truth, they're going to have problems. If you know the truth and you got facts, you're not going to win an argument with them. Why? They just believe. So they don't give a damn about your facts and your proof. So understand that. I've learned that lesson. So, but my point is once you learn and know the truth for yourself. You can't be lied to. You can't be led astray. You can't be bamboozled. As Malcolm was telling us back 60 years ago, we've been in the same nonsense for the last 250 years going on now. America been 250 years old now. We still in the same predicament when we first got here. That's no progress, people. Because what? We believe. Believers. Believers, I am your worst nightmare. Why? Because I know. I ain't got to deal with your belief. And I can bring it to you any way you want it to prove my point. All you got is belief. I got facts. I got proof. I got so we don't have to go back and forth about that. Stick with your belief. And if your belief works for you, who am I to say is right or wrong? My right thinking philosophy works for me. So your opinion about that means absolutely nothing. Just like mine should mean to your religious belief or your belief system that you follow. If it's working for you, God bless you. But I used to rip y'all a new one. I do now just a little more tactful. Why? Because I'm just giving you facts, proof. I'm not beating you over the head with how ignorant you are no more. I see how ignorant you are. I hear how ignorant you are. So I'm just saying, y'all ain't really learning nothing. But you believe you are. Okay. So if when I used to rip y'all a new one, because of your ignorance, it was also ignorant of me. See, I come to realize that ain't cool either. Okay? Mocking somebody for their ignorance, that shows your ignorance. I'm trying to teach you, enlighten you, help you along the way, not embarrass you or belittle you. So understand that I teach. Now I try to enlighten, perfect segue, inspire, and educate, and mostly what? Motivate you to do what? Your best for yourself. Get to know yourself. Spend your energy and time doing that, and you'll be just fine with yourself. We all worried about people's approval. How many views I get? How many people? I don't give a good hoot about that nonsense, okay? My thing is, how many people can I touch and enlighten? I count the views as students, okay? The ignorant ones, they will even try to tell you, well, nobody knows the truth. You can't get no more ignorant than that. You can't get no more ignorant than believing nobody knows the truth. Jeez, that's more negative. But these are people who I listen to, and I'm like, I ain't gonna argue with you. Why? That's a waste of my time. Truly. See how that go? So now that I'm enlightened with self-knowledge, okay, I don't beat nobody over the head. I got no belief system friends. Okay, why? I'm going to beat them to death. Why? They know how I feel about what they believe. So we ain't going to be friends. If they had respect for what I do, I would respect what they do. But because what I do different than theirs, they have no respect for mine, so I can't show you respect for yours. Okay, I just beat you over the head with it. I take your book and beat you to death with it. Because you don't bit no understand than the man in the moon. Half y'all that preaching it don't even understand it. So how the people gonna follow you gonna learn anything? They don't. That's my point. And I have no, understand this, no police friends, no religious friends. Why? I was always the bad guy in most of my life. So I didn't develop friendships with the law or supposed to be religious people. I asked my pastor, the church people different than people on the street? He said, no, buddy, right? I said, what? I thought they were different because they go to church. No, brother, right? Since then, I have no problem with y'all. I know who y'all are now. I thought y'all was somebody else. Y'all didn't know different, so I don't deal with you no different. But and since I'm enlightened with self-knowledge, I don't have the problem with y'all at this point, no more. But when I get around y'all, I like to poke every now and then. So I ask questions of you believers. I ask about y'all questions of your belief that you can't answer. I know that already. That just annoys the hell out of me. But why do the Christians and the Muslims get upset with me for their lack of knowledge of what they profess? I don't understand it. Don't care. But, dude, you need to get better at what you claim to be. Why? Because you ain't that good at it. Anything about pertaining to right thinking, I know. Moving on. I'm religious. Excuse me. I have religious studies degrees. So I know religion. Again, I don't just talk about, I know what the hell religion is, what it's for and the purpose. I'm just seeing it practiced and done practice wrong and misinterpreted, corrupted, so I don't follow it. If I see a gambler, I'm a gambler when I gamble. If I go somewhere and look a little shady, I ain't putting my money up. Why? They're going to take it. That's the hustle. You got to recognize when to put up, when not to put up, when to walk away, okay? And religion, I walk away. All of them. Don't care. I'm walking away. Understand that? Like David Ruffin, I'm going to walk away from religion. Why? Before it breaks my heart, because it will. Oh, y'all suffer more than anybody else. Moving on. But y'all accustomed to that. Right thinking philosophy is based on truth and facts that was manifested along with principles that you can manifest for yourself, aka Maya philosophy. Shitaneta, Smatawi, or my favorite, Egyptian yoga. It's a disciplined philosophy that you can practice, learn, and master, and you get all the benefits that you claim your belief system get. But that's on y'all. I got philosophy that I get my blessings from. I told my pastor, I'm coming here to fellowship. I ain't coming here looking for God. I already know God. So, okay. But our ancient ancestors knew and lived by the truth for thousands of years. Thousands of years. We ain't got a day good living together in harmony. So don't keep, why you go to Africa? Why you go to Egypt? Blah, 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 blah. No, I went to get the philosophy that gave them harmony living for thousands of years. That's what right thinking philosophy is. I got it from them. Okay, that's why. And I have studied and I mastered those truths on myself. That's why I teach it. Why? I only teach what I know. Once I learned it, first thing I'm going to do is, I'm telling people about this. They say the gospel was spreading good news. I'm a teacher. I'm giving good information. So spreading gospel don't make a difference what you call it. It's what I'm doing. Okay? And for those who follow and use it, they know better than anybody else. It works. Now, I know right thinking philosophy is the truth. Why? I live by it. When? Every day. and have been for the last 20, 30 years. Teaching it for the last 10 years. So I'm definitely living it. I done mastered this thing. I know everybody won't and don't become a right thinker. I ain't trying to give everybody. I'm just trying to give knowledge to those who want it. You ain't got to be a right thinker. Just tune in and get the lesson and go on about your business. That's it. But I know those who do won't reincarnate. I'm saving you a life. What I'm giving you can save your what? Life to get you to the afterlife. Because if you don't know yourself in this life, you're coming back. My job is to help you prevent that. Hello? Okay, so I'm trying to help you. Again, I do what I do for you. Believers, you don't have to become a right thinker. No, you can stay ignorant of thyself and continue on your life. But I'm just giving you something that's going to help you. I ain't trying to stop you or hurt you, belittle you. No, I'm just helping. Again, if the help you giving somebody is misinterpreted, misunderstood, you waste your time. Just stop. I told you, when I see ignorant people, it's like I'm seeing a friend. No, they can't swim. Okay, I can swim, expert, professional, good. Yeah, all right. So I can save you, and I want some assistance. No, I'm good. Okay, I can leave you alone. That's what ignorant people is to me. When they don't want my right thing philosophy, I leave them alone. No problem. Do you? But how do I know that what I teach is the truth? I live it. I live it. I produce it. So I know. Your belief system, how do you know it works? How do you know if it's the truth or not? Y'all to take a lie and make miracles. Why? Because the power of belief is so strong. I know that. But y'all using it and working so hard just to create miracles when it shouldn't be that hard to just know the truth, live the truth. It ain't that hard. Okay? Lying is hard. All right? Well, no. Believing and trying to manifest a lie is hard. That's why they call it miracles when you do it. I know the truth. Again, and it's what sets me free, spiritually and mentally. So I don't need a religion to get to God. Righteous living principle that help me do that, spiritual discipline that I can follow daily, do just the same. Okay? Y'all call it being prayed. I'm not walking around, thank God, oh God, oh God. No, I walk around God conscious. My deeds and my actions show you how I worship God, not my words. The truth, just like God, we know Amun, the hidden one. When I said every prayer, he's hidden. Why? He's inside you. You have to go and search to find him. The truth ain't gonna jump in your face and say, hey, I'm the truth. Religion does that. Hey, come on over here, I got you. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Been going the wrong way for over 2,000 years now. And if Moses walked around that damn desert for 40 years, he couldn't have been too smart. I don't know who was navigating him or who was in charge of that problem, but you went around in circles. Ignorant people will do that. Racing car drivers, they keep going left turn. Everything is left turn. What? They're going in a circle. They're going around in a circle. They're chasing themselves. They're Ouroboros, eating their own tail. Anything like this is a circle. It's God's calling card. Why? Because it had no beginning and no ending. Simple, conceptually. But everybody does things and think they know what they're doing, and because they have perception or conception. And if it's wrong, your actions is going to be wrong. If what you believe is wrong, everything you do under that belief is wrong. So think about that, right? Religious people, y'all belief system followers. If your system is based on a belief, that ain't truth. That should tell you something right there. Okay, I know the truth. And that's the only thing that will set you and me free, what? Spiritually and mentally. You have to know it. You can't believe it. The truth, again, is what comes to you it won't come to you. You have to go for it. Learn it, live it, practice it, manifest it. It stays the same. Mayat has been Mayat since it come into existence. I'm practicing it now, 7,000 years later, and it still works like a charm. For y'all Christians, the blood of Jesus still works. Yeah, knowledge of self still works too. I'm proving that fact. Moving on. But again, I know the difference between the truth, spiritually, from what? From lies, religiously. Religion, lies. Spirit, truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm a spiritual philosopher. I talk spiritual concepts. I give physical philosophy. That's it. I'm not a damn preacher. I'm not a minister. No, don't do none of that. The books I read are not the Bible. If I read the Bible, y'all would call me Minister Right. I don't want that title. Don't look forward to that one at all. Okay? I know who I am. I know what I am, and that's the title that I fall under. I do what I do. The title said, "Sage is someone who masters his philosophy and teach others to master themselves." That's the title that I ride under. Moving on, I'm not a preacher. I let the master teacher, I master the philosophy that I teach. I'm with that because I can identify and understand it. If it don't pertain to me, I'm not wearing that title. Simple. All right, let me get this over with. Again, appreciate you tuning in. It's a little early. I still got time. All right, where we at? Okay, again, if you are a belief system follower, God bless you for doing the things you need to do. And that's how it's done. My philosophy teaches the same thing. That's all. And you don't really know the truth. But if what something they tell you is true, you can wiggle through and get a little few things here and there. But the whole complete story is a bunch of hooey in there. But if you use it for a tool to learn, not literally thinking, if anybody in that book got a gravesite, come on, we ain't got to go no further. I'm sorry to play that game. All right. But again, knowing the truth ain't part of the belief system. Why? Because what they give you ain't the truth. They want you to believe it. They ain't say it's the truth. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the truth. And you can find out for yourself by what? Practicing it. Simple. All right? Truth stands on its own merit. Truth is what is real. Truth proves itself. Why? By manifesting and staying the same throughout time. It still stays the same. It ain't changed. Religion comes and goes. Different denominations. Yeah. But truth stays the same. And for those who follow it, we get mistreated by those who is more believers than truth knowers. Y'all outnumber us. That's why it's 80% of y'all and ain't but 5% of us. Oh, you 5%? No, I'm the 5% who know the damn truth and ain't trying to rob you. That 10%, those are the ones you have to watch out for. The ministers, the preachers, those are 10% who know a little more than you, and they're going to fleece you by what? Teaching you. Knowledge. I guess no, in the university they got to pay to go there. But knowledge ain't free. Why? Because the person who's giving it had to get compensated for doing their job. I do what I do for YouTube, and they compensate me for it. As long as y'all tuning in and watching, I can make money. My lessons, what I'm giving, my creating, my content ain't good enough. I won't get paid. Simple as that. I ain't got a problem with that. I made that deal. I'm good with that. So that's why numbers is bad. I take that personal and I try to get better. So I'm here every day trying to increase my betterness, trying to increase my numbers. I ain't giving in. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right here. Moving on. Okay, get out of there. All right. Again, truth is what's real. Truth is what I stand on. And that's what I give you. For a belief system follower to question my philosophy is a personal insult to me. Why? I answer any question that you have about what it is I'm saying. You can't do that in return because you just believe it. You don't know it. I know my philosophy. I live by it. I stand on it. That's the difference, okay? You don't have the knowledge of self that I do. So to question somebody else, you should work on you first. If you got a belief system, you still need some work. Wow. Trust me, it ain't gonna work. Some people, you get a few people. Yeah, y'all. Matter of fact, Christians, we're number one. We're number one. Religion is the biggest problem in the world today. Y'all still brag about being number one? See, be careful. Moving on. I don't run around telling people how smart I am. Oh, I got a platform. I sit right here and bring you information that I got. I ain't gotta do nothing else. Okay, I'm not doing nothing else. Oh, you should be on so-and-so. No. Please, I'm the teacher. I run this. I ain't asked for advice. I asked my son, Fathead. Last time I gave you some advice, last time I asked. So I feel the same way about all my right thinkers. If I ask for your advice, you're free to give it. If I don't need to hear it. Use it yourself. Okay, before you give it to somebody, before I give you anything, I've used it, I've practiced it, I've manifested. So I'm giving you what I do. I ain't telling you to do something that I don't. Or try to hold you accountable to do something that I don't hold myself accountable for. That makes no sense. That's bad teaching. All right, but I just show you how smart I am. You want to talk to me? Conversation. You want to debate and argue? Don't waste my time. That's how smart I am. Okay, I ain't got time for that. Moving on. But again, truth is what you should be able to stand on. And you follow a belief system, you can't stand on truth. Well, God, no. Your concept is based on belief, not truth, not facts, belief. So, and truth is what you stand on. on what my thing philosophy, like me. I stand on the truth. I have no problem with somebody else's belief or whatever they follow. Well, I know the truth for myself. What you do or don't know ain't nothing to do with me. But I will try to enlighten you. That's what I do for you. Other than that, you got nothing to argue about, debate. If you're a religious person, have at it. You're a Christian, knock yourself out. Muslim, God bless you. All thing you do is respect. I respect everybody's right to what? Be, think, and feel whatever they want. That's free will. I don't control nobody's but mine. If we all practice that, we won't have them problems. Why? But what you do don't affect me. What I do shouldn't affect you. And if it do, then we can talk about it. But other than that, do you. Moving on. Wrap it up. Please, all my religious people, I love y'all, believers. Please don't hate on me for my truth because you believe a lie. We ain't got to fight. We can talk, we can discuss. And it's hard to have an intelligent conversation with just one intelligent person. If you want to be intelligent, I'll lock hands with you. If you're ignorant, I'm not wasting my time. That's my lesson. I got to go speak at the time. Hope I did a good job getting my point across this time. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles that day. So I'm not one of my right thinkers who know now what? Public servant up. And those who believe the lie will never know the truth and pass away. And if you believe the lie, you will pass away. Right thinkers live to the end of the day.